I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
This issue has truly stirred up the K-pop and global fashion world. ARMYs worldwide were shocked by the latest rumor involving BTS's Jungkook. Reportedly, the Golden Magne is rumored to be the official brand ambassador for Calvin Klein. But what makes this rumor even more intriguing is that this major move is said to have come directly from HYBE, the agency that manages BTS. It's no secret that Jungkook is known as a global icon with tremendous influence, both in the music industry and the fashion world. Every time he appears in casual or formal outfits, fans always call him a trendsetter. In fact, it's not uncommon for items he's seen wearing to sell out within minutes. So, it's no wonder that Calvin Klein, one of the world's most prestigious fashion brands, is rumored to want Jungkook as its new face. However, this rumor has become even more heated due to the alleged significant role HYBE plays behind the scenes. Many speculate that HYBE is not only focused on developing the BTS members' music careers, but also guiding them into other fields, one of which is fashion. For HYBE, this strategic move could strengthen Jungkook's global position and ensure that BTS's influence remains relevant internationally even while they are serving their mandatory military service. Fans have begun to buzz about the possibility of an exclusive partnership between Jungkook and Calvin Klein. This is especially true given that Jungkook previously appeared in a Calvin Klein campaign that immediately set a record for incredible engagement on social media. His post garnered millions of likes in just a matter of hours and even became a global trending topic on Twitter and Instagram several times. This fact certainly strengthens the suspicion that Jungkook's relationship with Calvin Klein is not just a temporary partnership, but could develop into a long-term contract. On the other hand, rumors of HYBE's involvement have also sparked controversy among fans. Some believe that HYBE is indeed adept at spotting opportunities, as Jungkook is the right person to lead the global fashion market. However, others feel that a major decision like this should stem more from the idol's personal desires, rather than solely from corporate direction. This debate has become increasingly heated in online forums, demonstrating the intense public attention Jungkook's every move is paying. If this rumor is true, Jungkook would join the ranks of big names who have previously been the face of Calvin Klein, from Hollywood stars to top global models. This would certainly be an extraordinary achievement, not only for Jungkook personally, but also for BTS and ARMY. It once again proves that their influence extends far beyond the music industry. In fact, some fashion industry analysts believe that a Calvin Klein collaboration with Jungkook could make history. The reason is simple. Jungkook is not just an idol, but also a global pop culture phenomenon. His every move is watched by millions, his every appearance is eagerly anticipated, and each collaboration generates significant economic impact. Calvin Klein is certainly aware of this power, and HYBE is also well aware that this is a golden opportunity not to be missed. Currently, neither HYBE nor Calvin Klein have issued an official statement on this issue. However, the uncertainty only fuels speculation. ARMY continues to look for small clues in social media posts, from Jungkook's outfits, his promotional schedule choices, to HYBE's usual strategy of providing teasers before major announcements. All of this makes this rumor even harder to ignore. Whatever the reality, one thing is certain. Jungkook's name remains at the top of the world's attention. This issue once again proves that he is not just another idol, but one of the most influential faces of his generation. If he is indeed announced as a Calvin Klein brand ambassador soon, then history is about to be written, and ARMY will undoubtedly be the primary witnesses to this extraordinary moment. If we look deeper, the issue of Jungkook as a brand ambassador for Calvin Klein under HYBE's direction is actually more than just a rumor. More than that, it opens up a major discussion about how the K-pop industry is now increasingly intertwined with the international fashion world. BTS, as a global phenomenon, has long transcended boundaries as musicians. They have successfully penetrated the realms of pop culture, art, and the creative economy. And now, Jungkook, the youngest member, is at the forefront of expanding that influence into the world of fashion. It's no coincidence that HYBE is said to play a crucial role. We know that HYBE has a very systematic strategy in building the image of its artists. They not only organize music releases or concerts, but also position their artists at the right points in the global entertainment industry. The most obvious example is how each BTS member has a unique path. RM with his intellectualism, J-Hope with dance and hip-hop, Jimin with fashion and art, Taeyong with classic style and luxury brands, while Jungkook is directed towards streetwear and iconic fashion like Calvin Klein. This strategy isn't just about popularity, but also about positioning. HYBE understands that the world is moving towards cultural globalization, where music, fashion, and lifestyle go hand in hand. Jungkook was chosen as the face of Calvin Klein not only because his looks fit the brand's image, but because he represents a young generation that is energetic, authentic, and has universal appeal. If we look at his track record, this step has actually been underway for a long time. Jungkook is often seen wearing jeans, t-shirts, or denim jackets that are synonymous with Calvin Klein. His casual style, his effortless charisma, coupled with his stage charisma, makes him the perfect person to convey Calvin Klein's modern, youthful, and edgy message. In other words, this rumor has a strong basis. The impact? If this rumor proves true, Calvin Klein could experience a significant surge in brand value. We know that every time Jungkook is involved in a campaign, the impact is extraordinary. From skyrocketing sales, increased digital traffic, to social media engagement that exceeds expectations. In fact, marketing experts believe Jungkook's presence could be a major catalyst that positions Calvin Klein as the #1 fashion brand in the Asian market and perhaps even globally. For the K-pop world itself, this will solidify BTS's position as pioneers. They are not only changing the way the music industry works, but also demonstrating that an idol can become a cultural figure across various fields. As we know, there have been idols who have become brand ambassadors for luxury brands before, but Jungkook's influence with Calvin Klein has a different dynamic. He's not just lending his face, but also his relatable lifestyle. This is what makes him even more powerful in the public eye. However, this also raises a big question. Did HYBE deliberately devise this strategy to ensure BTS remains relevant even though the members are still in the military? If so, it's a smart move. Even though the members aren't active on stage, their names continue to appear globally, whether through fashion, art, or other collaborative projects. This way, BTS remains on the global public's radar without losing momentum. Meanwhile, fan reactions have been very mixed. Most ARMYs welcomed the announcement with enthusiasm, imagining how iconic it would be if Jungkook were truly announced as the official face of Calvin Klein. Others have tried to decipher hidden codes in HYBE and Calvin Klein's posts, such as posting schedules, clothing choices, and even the color tones of the photos uploaded. All these small details are used as teasers by fans eager for confirmation. Interestingly, this rumor has also sparked discussion among fashion industry observers. They believe that Jungkook's collaboration with Calvin Klein is not just an endorsement, but rather a global strategy that could change the competitive landscape of fashion brands. In today's era, collaborating with celebrities is no longer enough. What's needed is a figure with real cultural influence. And that's where Jungkook stands, not just another star, K-pop, but a globally recognized cultural phenomenon. Ultimately, this hot topic has made the public increasingly impatient for an official statement. Will HYBE soon make a major announcement? Will Calvin Klein confirm these rumors with a new campaign? Or is this all part of a grand marketing strategy deliberately kept vague to pique curiosity? One thing is clear, Jungkook has once again proven that he always commands attention.